Hey, most beautiful people out there. I am here to do another clearing for you today, another group clearing with SRT. And we're clearing blocks to surrendering to a higher power. I'm going to do a few recordings today. So remember to set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing for your highest good. And then let's get stuck in as usual. So let's do this. Right, there's my charts. Okay. And I'm working with the God team for this purpose. Let me just get this wire out of the way. Right, lovely. And it's at 0 positive and 100 negative. And where are we going? There, Christ consciousness. So I'm just going to ask the God team that I'm working with to raise that up to Radiant Love New Paradigm level of consciousness. And from 0% positive up to 100 positive and down to 0 negative. For everyone's highest good. Hope you're all keeping well. So I'm doing a few recordings today. The next one I'm going to be doing, which will follow 6 days after this one, will be on twin flames and soulmates, flame mates. And it's not as the common belief is out there with twin flames. I will give you the lowdown when we do it. There's quite a bit of information on it in the SRT system, and it actually resonates with me. But as with all things, don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you. Go always with what feels right for you. So clearing away blocks to surrendering to a higher power being divinity, God, source, divine love, however you want to call it, divine creativity, divine intelligence. We want those higher aspects of ourselves to blend more with our earthly selves. Right, okay, where are we going next? I'm going to try and keep this as short as we can so that the teams do most of the research on their side of life. I always find it's better to have more bite size. Inside right, what are we clearing? Inside right. Blocks to despair. No, sorry, it's a master program of despair. Okay, anything else? No. Does it have past life roots and ancestral roots? Yes, it does. We're not going to research past lives because obviously it's going to be different for each of you, but let's remove all master programs and discordant energy of despair at all levels of consciousness on chart 3. And of course, despair would keep us blocked from the divine source, because we're not trusting, having faith in who we really are. Clearing away. Sending love out to each and every one of you right now that's listening to this. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, and thank you for participating in this, because the more people that clear their traffic in their minds, the better it benefits the collective consciousness. So thank you. What you're doing for you is never in isolation. All those in your consciousness will also benefit from it. None of us are separate. Right, where are we going next? 12, spirit energy programming. Lovely. Right. We're going to clear a dysfunction of spirit by thought, 12 aspects of spirit's genetic coding, codependency of spirit on God, and pre-programming of spirit by God. I'm not going to investigate any of those. We're just going to ask the teams to clear all of those away at Queen of Life level of consciousness. And Queen of Life level is a level of the soul, kind of the womb level of the soul. So it's pretty high levels of consciousness with that. I don't go into any depth with the group clearings. The teams know what they're doing. They'll clear what's necessary to clear. If you want an individual clearing, or rather individual clearings, because I do them 3 at a time in the SRT package, then please go onto my website and purchase from there. And they go into a much deeper level for the individual. And change always follows these clearings. Always. You look back to where change really started to, shift, really started to happen, and it's always around a clearing. It's very, very interesting. So if you don't get any immediate effects, don't worry, because you're changing the vibrations, you're changing the frequencies, you're clearing the traffic in your mind, you're clearing those thoughts and the attachments to the thoughts, which are the main problems. It's when we identify with the thoughts that the problems happen, when the emotions identify with the thoughts. So thoughts on their own are just thoughts. But when we identify with those thoughts is when the problems occur. Right, okay. Where are we going next then? 14, so prefall of consciousness, creating the illusion. Misuse of energy in creating, conscious mind programs type 1 and type 2. So let's just get those cleared again. I'm not going to go through any delving in any of those. We're just going to allow it to clear. Hope you can see this all right. Right, where are we going next? All the way over to 28, it looks like, which is final forgiveness. It's on here, yeah. So we're clearing you for integrity of consciousness. We're integrating multiple programs in the consciousness of one. We're clearing personal items from you. Is it memories? Is it the master key? Memories. And anything else? Releasing anger at all levels. Yeah, that's a block to blending with a higher power. So let's clear all of those. Let's clear those memories at this much, much higher level stuff. Personal items. Let's clear for integrity of consciousness and integrate the multiple programs in the consciousness of one. And release anger at all levels of consciousness. Thank you. (32). What have we got? Group? Are we on a group or are we on something else? No. balance thoughts of the one universe. Anything else? So no, it's just balance the thoughts of the one universe. That's interesting. That doesn't come up very often. Balance thoughts of the one universe. So that must be affecting our connection to a higher power. Let's see if there's anything in my book about that. No, let's have a look. So let me just tell you about the one universe. I've mentioned it before, but just so you know. So on the April the 24th, 1993, Spirit created a new one universe. The creation was scheduled to take place in August. However, clearing the embryo caused it to happen earlier. There are an infinite number of one universes, and each one created is higher in consciousness than the preceding one. I think we have multiverses now, but that's not in this system. So each one universe is based on the experiences and knowledge of all the souls in the prior universe. Spirit then invests additional factors to make it higher in consciousness and potential than the previous one universe. You'll probably find actually there's a lot of people who started to open up around the early to mid 90s. I was one of those. So although I was aware of spirit from the age of about 8, which is also confirmed in my astrology, I started my mediumship development and training in reflexology whilst I was working as a surveyor in London, and that was around 94, 95, so it was soon after, which is interesting. There's a lot of people I know who started to sort of wake up around that time. Anyway, so it talks about clearing the first cause and all the threads in the new one universe, and they're called Ocha chords, Ocha chords, O-C-H-A, Ocha chords, and they're like the strings on a musical instrument such as guitar or harp that provides the music, the harmony or musical score of the universe. The universe is a mathematical formula and a musical score. A one universe may consist of up to 8 quadrillion ultimate universes. So that's 8 plus 15 zeros. My God. It starts with an 8 because 8 on its side is a symbol for eternity. Each ultimate universe may have up to 900 million super universes. Each super universe may have up to 9,000 super universes. Goodness me. Each super universe may have up to 700,000 universes, to say nothing of parallel universes. A universe is like the cover on a book and the pages are parallel universes. As of March 2001, the number of universes in our one universe was 4,536 with 31 zeros. My goodness. That does not include parallel universes. So a universe may have up to 126 million galaxies, which are numbered in sets of 9,000. A galaxy has any number of planets, nebula, and energy possibilities. All planets have human life forms in one or more dimensions. Interesting. Some people's souls become involved with new universes, and that can drain their energy. Spirit indicates such involvement by pointing to chart 22. That's for us practitioners. Have the soul pull back, clear any reasons for becoming involved again, and then block them from further involvement. Yeah. Sometimes the souls, and some of you will know this that have worked with me, sometimes you can have too many portals open as well, and this can cause you to become, the soul becomes over enthusiastic, wanting to experience everything, and sometimes that sort of filters down on a physical level, why we can wake up after a night's sleep and not feel like we've even been to sleep. We don't feel that sense of rejuvenation because it's to me, it's a bit like, oh, I want to experience this and this and this and this, and we have all these portals open, and then we're just draining our energy. And there are a lot of us that do that. Yeah, so that was quite interesting there about that one universe there. Let's see if there's anything else to clear on this chart? I don't think so. So can we go to Mop Up? Yeah, let's just do that quick Mop Up then for you. I've never actually read that before about the one universe fully, so that's massive, mahusive. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So there you go. Food for thought. Bigger than I expected. So we're just doing a quick mop up for you now. So it's quite a short clearing, thankfully. Clearing any blocks away to surrendering to a higher power. How are we doing? Done successfully? Yeah. Will it hold for everybody? Yeah. Will people notice the benefit of that? Are the souls all happy with that? The soul is the soul. The one soul happy with that? Yeah. Anything else to do? No. So let's seal the Akashic records and let's see where we are now. We're at 100 positive now, 0 negative. Much, much lighter it feels. It's not on this page anymore. Yeah, it's on this page. And there we go. It feels much, much lighter. So there you go. I hope you notice a difference in your connection with that. And I'm going to crack on now and do the next clearing for you, which is on twin flames, flame mates, and soulmates. So have a lovely day. Thank you for tuning in. Love you all. Big kiss.